Hi, everyone. This is Coach Effie, your neighborhood coach and your hairstylist as well. Today's topic is betrayal, the harmful effects of betrayal, how to cope, and how to help you heal. I have to keep this short because I don't have enough storage on my cell phone. Anywho, 3 reasons why people betray. People who are not spiritual betray. I don't care what religion they belong to. And they can claim they could be walking around with a cross on their back. They could have crosses all over their home. They could be reading their Bible 15 times a day. They could be laying on the floor praying all day. People like that, I'm not saying don't serve your God or serve whoever it is you're going to serve. What I'm saying is a lot of times people hide behind religion to be doing some shady stuff. Be careful. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Number 2, another reason why people betray is because they're insecure. Some of the most toxic people are insecure people. Somebody could seem like they're secure, but they're not. The more you get to know them, it's not what people say, but you feel their envy, you feel their how they, you just feel it. I can't explain it, but you'll know. And the last one, which I should say is the number one, is envy. The number one reason why people envy is because they are jealous haters. They envy. My mom used to tell me that envious people are more dangerous than somebody who's putting a hex or doing voodoo on you. Trust me, an envious person, remember this, an envious person who's jealous and hating on you will cause you more harm than the person who's doing witchcraft and killing cats and putting hex on you. Trust me. Be careful. With that being said, I want to tell you some things on how you can cope and help you heal. Resist retaliation. And sometimes we want to retaliate by telling everybody what Juanita did to us, and we're telling everybody, and you're so hurt and you're so pained that she betrayed your trust and she stabbed you in the back and she used the information that you told her to betray you, and then you're crying about it to other people and you keep talking about it. After a while, people are not going to look at Juanita like the bad guy. They're going to look at you like you're the crazy loca, because they're going to be like, how come you just can't let it go? See, they don't understand your pain. They don't have empathy. They don't get it. They're not listening to what you're really saying. And then you start making yourself look like a fool. So be careful who you vent to, because you could be venting to Rosita over here about what Juanita did to you, and you're venting to Rosita, but you don't know if Juanita and Rosita are best friends. You don't know. They could be hanging out on the weekends and they'd be like, girl, you know what she told me? You make the situation worse, and you make it worse for yourself. So talk to a third party, but be careful who you talk to. Don't just be throwing your laundry onto somebody that has not earned your trust. And just because somebody's friendly and kind to you, it does not mean that they're trustworthy. Trust me. Friendly people, a friendly person doesn't mean that they're your friend. Okay? So be careful who you talk to. If you have to call somebody in Alaska that you can trust, and that's the only person you trust, you call them. But limit who else you tell the story to, whatever they did. Do whatever it is you need to do to help you heal. Whatever it is to help you heal, you do it. Call your abuelita, call your mom, call whoever. Just don't drink the whole bottle of Hennessy when you're depressed. Don't go and gamble all your rent money in Vegas and then come home broke and you can't pay your rent. Be smart about your healing process. Seek therapy. Give me a holler. Your conversation is safe with me. I have a confidentiality clause. Our conversations will be private. If your friends and family are tired of listening to you, that's what I'm here for. I'm a coach. I'm a certified coach. And you know what? Another thing, the bigger the pain, the bigger the lesson. Sometimes we're going through growing spurts, it hurts so bad and it's painful. You know how like little boys and little girls, when they're growing up, their bones hurt because they're growing, right? When little boys are growing and they're getting taller and taller and they're little kids, preteens or whatever, and their bones hurt and they're sleeping a lot, it's because they're growing. Their bones hurt because they're growing. They're getting taller. So the same thing, when we're hurt and we are so pained because of what somebody did to us and the betrayal, with betraying us, we're growing because we learned a painful lesson. We're growing. And that's it. Just be careful who you talk to. Don't trust anybody and everybody. Another thing, you married ladies, like I've been doing hair for a long, long time. I've heard it all. I want to publish a book. I don't want to tell you the title because I don't want somebody to steal my name of my book. Stop. If you don't want to be betrayed, stop boasting and bragging and constantly bragging how wonderful your husband and my husband makes my head spin. He's so generous. And you're constantly bragging about your spouse to tu amiguita. Your friend could be in a toxic marriage. And you're over here boasting and bragging about how wonderful your husband is. All you're doing is putting seeds in her mind. You're kind of like tempting your friend. I mean, I don't want to put so much fear in you not to trust anybody, but you got to be smart about these things. You know, your friend could be in a toxic marriage. She could get very close with your husband, and because she's jealous and envious of you, she's going to want to get closer to your husband because she wants what her husband is not giving her. Next thing you know, her and your husband are texting. Whenever he comes around, her giggle and her laugh is a little bit different, is more high pitched, like little donkey laugh. She's always texting your husband about frivolous things. I mean, we shouldn't live in fear, but we shouldn't live stupidly either. You have to have a level of common sense. Listen to your gut. Listen to your gut. Sometimes the gut is wrong, but if something doesn't sit right and you just feel that you cannot trust this person, don't tell them your business. Keep your mouth shut. Cállate la boca. It's better sometimes to suffer in silence than to be telling everybody in your mama your business, because sometimes you create more drama. Because you know what? We're imperfect. We can't control our tongues. We talk. And then my mom always taught me this. As old as I am, I'm just now listening to my mom. My mom always said, Evelyn, you got to be careful who you talk to, because you're venting to this person. But remember, that person has a best friend. She's going to share your story with her best friend. And then that best friend has another best friend. And then it just trickles down. Next thing you know, everybody knows your business is all up in the inquire. And even though you were a victim, you turn out to be the bad guy because you're la chismosa who's talking about the story and you're talking about the same matter over and over again. So be careful. I'm just trying to protect you. Alrighty, then I gotta go because I don't have enough storage on my cell phone. If you need somebody to talk to, and if your family and friends are tired of your same story over and over again and they're tired of listening to you, I am a certified life relationship dating coach. Text me at 424-215-8362. I can give you a consultation and I can coach you and help you heal through your breakup. If you're having problems with a friend who betrayed you and you don't know what to do and you're so disgusted and so pain and you're so crushed you feel like you're gonna die, give me a holler. I will help you heal in a short amount of time. I will help you get your dignity back so you don't catch a case and so you don't put hands on somebody and you don't go to jail. Thank you so much for supporting my page. I have to go. It's Saturday night. Thank you so much for supporting my page. Again, text me at 424-215-8362. I accept Zelle payments for donations to keep my YouTube page going. And text me. Either you want highlights, you want your hair done, or you want coaching. I'm the 2-in-1 hairstylist. I can coach you and I can do your hair. And remember, the best revenge is looking good. When your hair is good, you feel good, and it's on. All right, guys, thank you so much for supporting my page. I gotta go now. Talk to you later. Bye.